No, I don't think it was an effort issue. I think the guys played hard. I think they got going. They played last night. And I think they started to find a rhythm. And late in the game, De'Aaron Fox took over.
Nikola, not his best night from him tonight. Just what do you guys need from him on nights like tonight where obviously you're very short-handed?
We need everybody to be better. You know what I mean? It was, the bench, the starting unit, without your starting backcourt, it's not just on Nikola because he's the MVP. It's on everybody's shoulders to go out there and play to the best of your ability. And thought our guys played extremely hard. We gave ourselves a chance. We're up 4 late. I think they closed 13-5. And just too many mistakes down the stretch. You know, some guys just making things up defensively, and then costly turnovers. Obviously, tough way to go into the break, losing 3 in a row, but got a chance to get our bodies right, our minds right, and attack these last 27 games.
Are you seeing bad habits building up over these 3 losses, or do you think it's more you need the reset mentally for the All-Star break coming up?
I think it's we're not healthy. I mean, we have the best 5-man starting unit in the league. In the last 3 games, we haven't had those 5 guys together. So I think it's more of that. At least we defended tonight. I mean, that was my big thing to our team today, Harrison, was the last 2 games, we are 30th in three-point percentage. We are 30th in field goal percentage. So if you're not making shots, which we aren't, you got to get stops to try to stay in the game. And we didn't do that at Sac. We didn't do that at Milwaukee. I felt like tonight, yes, as Vinny said, the defense surely got worse as the game went along. But overall, 102 points allowed, 43 from the field, and only 9 made threes. Those are really, really improved numbers from the earlier games against that team.
What were you seeing on some of those defensive possessions late against Fox that sort of made him tough to contain in the last couple minutes?
Yeah, just him getting downhill, getting to his spots. That's what he had 40 points last night. Guzan gets 30 tonight. He's one of the more dynamic guards in the league, so give him credit, and we have to be better.
How would you describe the mentality that Aaron Gordon showed up with tonight?
Attack, aggression. I thought AG's 25 and 15 were impactful. He played downhill, and when Aaron plays with that kind of mentality, as you know, Katie, he's a different player, and he makes us a different team. So we need that from him. Got to the foul line 8 times, too, so it's just too bad, man. That was a game that I felt I wanted to win for our guys. They worked so hard, and obviously we just were not able to close it out.
Mike Brown was talking before the game about his experience with Golden State, and that as defending champ, getting everybody's best shot is no joke. And you guys felt that this year.
Say it again, Kiz.
That getting everybody's best shot is
Right.
no joke as defending champs. To what extent have you felt that?
Oh, yeah. No, I couldn't agree more. And, you try to prepare guys for that. You talk to them about it going into the season. That was the main point of emphasis in training camp in San Diego is that, we have a bullseye on our back now. And for 82 games, we're going to get everybody's best. From a team in Sacramento or from teams that may be down in the standings. There are no easy nights for us. And give them credit. They played last night. And yes, we were undermanned, but they came in here and took it from us at the end. So we got to regroup, and we got to realize that those 27 games to go. Most importantly, we just can't think we're going to ease into the 27 games. We have to hit the ground running. We stumbled going into the break. Well, we got to sprint out of the break.
Yeah, he said that when you have that confidence as defending champs, there's a tendency to say, yeah, we can switch it on when we need to, but in this league, that isn't very easy.
It's not easy, and look at the standings. I mean, we've lost 3 in a row, and we went from being tied for first to being maybe, 2 games out of first place now. Minnesota's playing at a high level. OKC's playing at a high level. Clippers are playing at a high level. So, and then you have teams like Phoenix, like Dallas, like New Orleans, like Sacramento, who are all waiting for somebody to drop. So if you're thinking that there's a switch that we can just turn on, well, now you're going to drop down to the a feeding frenzy. And so we just have to be really mature and responsible with our approach. And we're not going to go 27-0, but we just got to make sure we're bringing it every night and playing the right way.
Outside of just getting healthy and making sure everybody's ready to go, what's one thing that would be an indicator to you that would say we are approaching things the correct way in the final 27?
Well, it's always going to start with our defense. I think maybe we're 10 or 11 on the season in defensive rating. But then you had the last 2 games at Sac at Milwaukee where we guarded nobody. And so we just can't be, we're just really Jekyll and Hyde right now. Like each night, I don't know which team's going to show up defensively. And that can't be, we're going to miss shots. Like against Milwaukee, we were 8 of 30 on wide open threes. So after the game, they talked about how they locked us up. We generated 30 wide open threes. The nearest defender was from me to you. We made 8, so we're not making shots. But when that happens, Ryan, I just want our defense to be a hell of a lot more consistent. And I know that in clutch games, our defense has been great, but it's got to just be more consistent game to game, quarter to quarter, and half to half.
One more question. When you're on the grind of defending your title, how impactful can a week off at this juncture in the season be for you guys?
I'm hoping it's very rewarding for everybody. And as Jamal and I were talking about it today, this is the first time we're going through it. The Golden State went through it, 4 times. Pop and San Antonio, they went through it a bunch of times. Well, you can talk to people, how hard is it? But you got to walk that. You got to go through it yourself to really understand it. And we played into June, and our guys that were here last year are definitely physically, mentally, and emotionally worn out. Played a lot of basketball. And so I think getting away, I feel bad for Nikola. He's got to go to Indianapolis, and hopefully he can find a way to just rest his mind. But I'm hoping that this break allows everybody to come back rejuvenated and, kind of with a new pep in their step, if you will, to attack these 27 games. That's what I'm hoping for.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.